Hello my beautiful hammerhead and welcome back to another video. Today we have almost one of the last ones, not almost one of the last ones. We have only 4 factions reactions left, and today we have the Slaves to Darkness, the dread hosts of chaos. So let's dive in as always with the battle traits. The battle traits, every Slaves to Darkness army can use these. We have Eye of the Gods once per turn at the end of any turn. So this means as every turn. Eye of the Gods, we already know that one. Let's see how it changed. Declare each friendly Slaves to Darkness unit that destroyed an enemy unit this turn is a target. Friendly beasts and non-hero monsters cannot be targeted by this ability. So no Wilder Fiends, no Mutilith Vortex Beasts, and so on. The effect: make a reward roll of d6 for each target and apply the corresponding effect below. You can re-roll the reward roll for the target, but if you do so and you roll a 1, inflict d3 mortal damage on the target. That I really like. That seems like a good thing. So 1, snubbed by the gods, no effect. 2, mutative regrowth, heal 3 to the target. 3 is unnatural grace, add 1 to hit rolls for the target's combat attacks for the rest of the battle, so melee attacks. Yeah, because there are no shooting attacks basically here. Number 4 is Lurid Aura. The target has Ward of 6 for the rest of the battle. If the target already has Ward 6, it has Ward 5 instead. Really nice. Number 5 is Slaughterer's Might. Add 1 to the rend characteristic of the target's melee weapons for the rest of the battle. Ooh, to all melee weapons. And number 6, Champion of Chaos, pick any other effect. The same effect can be applied multiple times to a unit, and more than one effect can apply to a unit at the same time. Let's go! I love that. Okay, the next passive is Marks of Chaos. Let's see what happened here. Friendly Slaves to Darkness units have one of the following effects based on the Mark of Chaos keyword they have. We have Undivided, add 1 to wound rolls for the unit's combat attacks that target a hero or monster. Nice. Corn is add 1 to the attacks characteristics of the unit's melee weapons for the rest of the turn if the unit charged in the same turn. So is this somehow the same thing like with Blades of Corn, which we will get this week? Then we have Zinj. The unit has a ward of 4 against mortal damage inflicted by spell abilities and abilities used by manifestations. Ooh. Nurgle is subtract 1 from wound rolls for combat attacks that target the unit, and Slanesh is add 1 to run rolls and charge rolls for the unit. If a unit with a Mark of Chaos keyword is replaced, the replaced unit has the same Mark of Chaos keyword. Okay, really nice. But is Lurid Aura stackable with Mark of Zinj? Is there something here? No. Sad. I really wanted to know if those two stack. Okay, battle formations. God's Wrath Warband. Once per turn at the end of your turn. The Ironclad Onslaught. Declare, pick an objective that is contested by any friendly units to be the target. Oh, the objective is the target. The effect, place a defiled token next to the target objective. Then roll a d3 for each enemy unit contesting an objective that has a defiled token. On a 2+, inflict an amount of mortal damage on that enemy unit equal to the roll. Interesting. Isn't that somehow like with the steel helms of the cities of Sigmar? But those, as soon as an enemy is on the spot, it's not consecrated anymore. Something like that. Okay, Incarna and Incantations, Law of the Damned. In your hero phase, it's a movement spell casting on a 7 demonic speed. Pick a friendly Slaves to Darkness wizard to cast a spell. Pick a visible friendly Slaves to Darkness unit, wholly within 12 inches of them to be the target. Make your casting roll. Effect: for the rest of the turn, add 1 to the number of dice rolled when making charge rolls for the target to a maximum of 3 keyword spell. Nice, I like that one. So up to 18 inches with your, charge move. Okay, then we have the unit focus. It is Be'lakor the Dark Master, not Archaon. Sad, but okay, Be'lakor is a nice second choice here. Health 14, move 14, save 4, control 10. The Blade of Shadows can be battle damage, and with 8 attacks. On the crit, it is an auto wound. The Fell Claw and Spearing Tail has on the charge +1 to damage. As always, the battle damage is, while this unit has 10 or more damage points, the attacks characteristic of its Blades of Shadows is 6 instead of 8. Okay, we have the passive defensive ability Shadow Form. Ignore modifiers to save rolls for this unit, positive and negative. Okay, the Rampage keyword ability is once per turn at the enemy combat phase. Interesting, an aggressive ability. It is Deadly Trap. Declare, pick this unit and up to 2 friendly Slaves to Darkness units within this unit's combat range to be the targets. The effect: roll a dice for each target. On a 4+, the target has strike first for the rest of the turn. Interesting. I really like that one. Okay, let's go to once per battle in the enemy hero phase. A special ability, it is the Dark Master. Pick a visible enemy unit to be the target. The effect is until the start of your next turn, each time the target is picked to use an ability, roll a dice as a reaction. On a 3+, that ability has no effect. As always, the thing with Be'lakor, really nice. So if it's the, I don't know, second round, you're first, do the dark... Oh no, it's in the enemy hero phase. So it's your enemy, then it's your turn, you do the Dark Master stuff, then you hope that you're second again, or otherwise you have to play a little bit around that. You get the double turn because your opponent obviously doesn't want the heaviest hitter to be, well, handled with a 3+, that everything the enemy does has no ability, no effect on the ability, because do not forget, everything is an ability now, from moving to charging to fighting, everything. That is rough. But okay, we probably already knew that one, that Be'lakor is getting something like that. Okay, this signature spell is in your hero phase, so no counter spell here, no unleash spell. Being casting on a 6, it's a defensive ability, it's Enfeeble Foe. Declare, pick a visible enemy unit within 18 inches of this unit to be the target, make a casting roll. The effect is, until the start of your next turn, subtract 1 from hit rolls for the target's combat attacks, and the target's combat attacks cannot score critical hits. Treat them as regular hits instead. That is rough. Again, keywords spell. Okay, we have keywords War Master, Unique, Hero, Monster, Wizard 2, Fly, Ward 6, Demon, Undivided. So don't forget here the monster keyword. Let's go back up for the Eye of the Gods. Non-hero monsters, really important. Friendly beasts and non-hero monsters cannot be targeted by this ability. So Be'lakor can be pushed with the Eye of the Gods. That is amazing. Really, really enjoy that one. So the Demon Prince in the Slaves to Darkness War Scroll has health 10, move 8, save 3, control 5. The Hell-Forged weapons have crit and mortal damage. The marks of chaos can be Undivided, Korn, Zine, Schnurgle, Slanesh. We already knew that one. This unit is armed with Hellforged weapons and has one of the following options: either the wings or the trophy rack. Let's see, the wings give you the passive movement ability Airborne Horror. If this unit has wings, it has a move characteristic of 10 inches and has fly, so you get +2 to your move. The passive aggressive ability is the Mounted Skulls of the Fallen. The effect is, if this unit has a trophy rack, its Hellforged weapons also have anti-hero +1 to rend. Also really nice. Then in your hero phase, it's a special ability. It is the Ruinous Favor. Declare, pick a friendly non-unique unit wholly within 12 inches of this unit that shares a Mark of Chaos keyword with this unit to be the target. So if the Demon Prince has Mark of Chaos, Mark of Tzeentch, the unit also has to take Mark of Tzeentch. The effect is, roll a dice. On a 3+, the target can immediately use the Eye of the Gods ability as if it were the end of the turn and they had destroyed an enemy unit this turn. Really nice. Keywords: Hero, Infantry, Ward 6, Demon. I love that. Sorry, it was a long day. We have to hydrate ourselves. So, Chaos Knights, Health 4, Move 10, Save 3, Control 1. The Cursed Lances on the charge, of course, have +1 damage. Marks of Chaos, again, everything. The passive aggressive ability is Impaling Charge. The effect is, if this unit charged this turn, for the rest of the turn, add 1 to the rend characteristic of its Cursed Lances. Really nice. So you get on the charge +1 damage and +1 to rend. I don't know why not both of them are here, but that's the world we live in. Also, I totally forgot, the War Steed's Hoofs have the companion keyword. Okay, then the Dark Oath Marauders. Health 1, Move 5, Save 5, Control 1, no ability for the weapons. Once per battle in any charge phase, it's an aggressive ability. It's the Oath of the Marauder. If this unit charged this phase and the unmodified charge roll was 8+, add 1 to the rend characteristic of this unit's weapons for the rest of the battle. But only once. Well, they probably won't survive that long, but still. The passive aggressive ability, it's Glorious Death. The effect, while this unit is wholly within 12 inches of any friendly Dark Oath heroes, each time a model in this unit is slain by a combat attack and that model was in combat with the attacking unit, roll a dice. On a 5+, inflict 1 mortal damage on the attacking unit after the fight ability has been resolved. Nice. Keywords: Infantry, Champion, Musician 1 in 10, Standard Bearer 1 in 10. Keywords: Undivided and Dark Oath. Okay, words from the studio. This time it's John. The Slaves to Darkness faction pack gives every player the ability to fine-tune their Chaos Hordes in any manner they like. There are options for monstrous armies led by ferocious Demon Prince who have had a huge glow-up and hordes of Dark Oath streaming onto the battlefield in endless waves. Critical as ever are the Marks of Chaos. Want your cavalry to hit with the force of a rampaging Bloodcrusher? Mark of Khorne. Want your infantry to be tougher to beat in combat? Mark of Nurgle. Worried about massive damage from spells? Okay, Mark of Tzeentch need to be there before the risk of becoming square. Mark of Slaanesh. Slaves to Darkness are as flexible as they are varied and ready to reconquer the mortal realms under the banner of the almighty Archaon or Be'lakor, depending on your loyalties. So again, since I was being made aware of that the word from the studio was basically none saying in anything, I really wished that this would just tell us this is the way we want you to play it and not just describe something to us that we already know. But okay, Spearhead Spotlight, it is the Bloodwind Legion. What's wrong with me today? So we have our Chaos Lord here, we have a pack of 10 Chaos Warriors who are split into 2 to 5 models. We have 5 Chaos Knights and 1 Chariot. So, Bloodwind's Legion once per turn at the end of every turn. Eye of the Gods, declare pick one of the following friendly units to use this ability. A unit that is contesting an objective, not controlled by your opponent and is not in combat. A unit that destroyed an enemy unit this turn. I like the first one, so you're on the objective and no one is near you. The effect. Roll once on the Eye of the Gods table for that unit. That unit gains the Eye of the Gods passive ability that corresponds to the roll. The unit keeps all Eyes of the Gods abilities gained in previous turns. If the same unit gains the same ability more than once in battle, the effects are not cumulative. Okay, 1 again is no effect, 2 Ward of Zinj, Ward of 6, Grace of Slanesh, add 1 to run rolls for this unit, 4 is Nurgle, subtract 1 from wound rolls for attacks that target this unit, 5 is Khorne, add 1 to rend characteristic of the melee weapons, and 6 is Champion of Chaos, pick any ability from the table. So then we have the Chaos Warriors. Health 2, move 5, save 3, control 1, no ability for the weapons. It's the rune-edged halberds, so, but this one has a sword. Why didn't they just say rune-edged melee weapons or blunt weapons or anything? But yeah, every single one of them has a halberd. Weird. Oh no, mine have swords. Damn it. No, it doesn't really matter. It's Spearhead. It's a Chaos Warrior. It has a weapon. Passive-aggressive ability, Bringers of Desolation. The effect is add 1 to wound rolls for combat attacks made by this unit that target an enemy unit that is contesting an objective you do not control. Nice, so you want to charge with them. Keywords, infantry. Then tomorrow, the Last Destruction Army gets its faction focus. It's time for the Iron Jaws to lead their war into the new edition in an avalanche of brutal muscle and rampaging porcine cavalry. So, does this really mean that Cruel Boys and Iron Jaws get a separate battle tome now? Well, first of all, they will get separate indexes. This is my understanding right now, but I might be wrong here. So yeah, what are your thoughts on all of this? Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I am keen to know what you have to say. And while you're down there, please remember to do all the YouTube stuff, because hitting buttons is not only fun. Why? Because that way we can build a bigger community and talk more wargaming almost every day. And by that, I of course mean like and subscribe, and if you want, you can support me with the links in the description box down below. Otherwise, have a great day, my friend, stay fantastic, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, bye, bye.